What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only, and I'm going to try this again and make it under 23 minutes long. Let's speed run this. Okay. So, Aussie USD. I had today off, so I tried my hand at some scalpage today and did all right. I'm not going to go too crazy into detail because it's going to be a really long video, but you know, basically, I saw some momentum. It aligned with my bias, which was short. We came up and tested this support trend line. Two tests rejected. I saw some momentum with this candle here. I entered with 30,000 units, and it pushed down nice and fast, man. I took about $100 there, USD CAD. I threw in a buy order right around here somewhere. It pushed up and I took profit around there, and it still went a little bit further. It is what it is. And then also on Aussie USD, you know, I took profit at this level right here because you can see it was resistance, then became support. You know, this is definitely a level, and price started to react when we got there. I zoomed down to the 1 minute time frame and I saw the old expansion pattern, and I'm seeing this pattern a lot, you know, like Aussie CAD, just like this pattern right here. Price kind of starts opening up. It's like one of those loudspeaker horns things. It's yeah, it's an opening. I don't know if it's called a running flat or I just call it the expansion pattern. It's expanding, right? And what happened? It came barreling out, more than likely to come back down to test the top of this trend line, which just happens to be this 618 Fibonacci retracement level, which just happens to be where I want to get in going long, possibly for the rest of the summer. So that's one thing I'm watching, and once we get a little bit closer, I'm going to throw an order sitting there. But yeah, Aussie USD, my original position is still here. I'm not taking profits on that until we hit the 618 Fibonacci retracement level, which is way down here. So basically, I see a couple of things that could happen here, and we'll have to actually zoom back out to the daily. So you see this, at 5 o'clock. So it all depends on what happens at 5 o'clock, because a lot of stuff happens between like 3:30 and 5. Like all of a sudden things will start moving. But if this candle closes like this at 5 o'clock and we get a new candle, this is a bearish engulfing, and I will for sure just throw my order straight back in wherever price is, and it's a pretty good chance that if we get a bearish engulfing on the daily, it's going lower the next day. Pretty good chance. But there's also something else that I've noticed. Another misconception that I had about candles. You know, you learn about wicks, bodies, and all of that, and you know, you think because there's a big wick, well, you know, you can see like here on the monthly chart, oh, we got a big wick. You know, it's bullish. It's gonna reverse, and yeah. Yes, that is the case, but context matters. So you see here on the weekly chart, we have this small wick, and then on the bottom of the candle, we have a bigger wick. And I always had this mixed up, because the bigger wick, I'm like, well, that's, you know, there's buyers. But no, this is actually a sign of a continuation, and you can see what came after it. Another small wick, another big wick, and it kept going down and down and down. So it's a sign of a continuation, that kind of candle, small wick on top, big wick on bottom. So that's good to know. So that's why I kind of picked this level on the 1 hour chart for my order right here, because you can see resistance support, 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 and support. Many touches on this level. Respects this level, obviously. It didn't on the way down, but, you know, who knows. I'm thinking either A, it will retrace up, and this would create that wick, right? And I would be interested in getting back in, going short from here for tomorrow. But or if price closes right here and it doesn't budge, then I'm just gonna jump back in, right where price is. Maybe not put 30,000 units, but yeah, going short, because I think it'll keep going if we have a bearish engulfing at the end of the day. Aussie New Zealand is still looking ugly, but yeah, again, I don't want to just take the loss, and I'm gonna show you exactly why in 1 second. But you'll notice, I noticed this at least, we have this support trend line here on the 1 hour. Uh-oh, we breached. That's a good sign. That's a good sign that possibly this is going to start heading back down. We only tested this trend line once. It'll probably come down and test it again. And, you know, I was only like, well, only like $320, $350 in the negative here, and then like $650 in the negative here. So, I mean, if this comes down to test this trend line again, I think it's going up. I still have possibly another chance to get out at a way lesser, you know, price. But if this comes down and reaches and comes through, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this. We still have a week and a day. A week and a day for this monthly candle to close below this trend line. And if it does, then I'm going to say that we're probably okay here. We're probably okay if we can close below this trend line and not breach this high. If as long as that we stay within that criteria, by the end of next week, I'm gonna hold. I'm gonna hold this guy. So let's see. So I went over Aussie CAD. Want to get in that. GBP NZD. Obviously, this is another one where I took an unnecessary loss because I didn't hold. So you can see my entry right there. That was my original entry. Then it came down, stopped me out. Yeah, you can see there's my stop. Took me out. And actually, if I had not set a stop loss and just held it, you'd see that I'd actually be in profit right now, because price is right here. But it is what it is. So right now I'm seeing shoulder, head, and we have this swing high, which happens to be this level of resistance. Price came up, tested it once right here, rejected, came back up, and there we are. We're testing it right now, second time. So I'm hoping that we get a quick wick like that on this next candle tonight, and possibly this thing comes back down into shoulder, same level, and then back up. And if that happens, just like that, I'm game. I'll throw some money in and I'll go for it. But otherwise, you know, I'm not going to just throw in money right here. If it goes up, it goes up. Like, it is what it is. And it looks like it might, because you look on the weekly chart, you know, we have these bullish weekly candle actions. We already have a wick on this week's candle, and tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's the last day of trading. So I mean, it would have to come down fast in a hurry and then go flying back up. So I don't know, I'll get filled on this, but you know, I'm gonna leave it there for now. And GBP Swiss francs, I shouldn't have gotten out of this. You know, I saw this big bullish move to here. I jumped in, took advantage of the momentum, and took profit right there. A little scalp, and it just kept going. I should have held, but it is what it is. What I'm looking for here, because of this cup and handle pattern, is just a close. A candle close either on the weekly chart or the daily chart. You know, a candle close above this trend line, And if and when we get that and we have like a full candle body above the trend line, I'm in right away. Even if it goes lower, I'm gonna hold it because this looks good. And I think this big picture, you know, this would be a decent move. This is a cup and handle. I've seen these patterns play. I mean, who knows? This one could fail. But we breach this handle line. Then we go for this rim. And then if we breach this rim, then we're going all the way to here. All the way up to here. So this could be a nice, long, for the rest of the year move kind of thing. You know what I mean? And these things, I mean, any day, these things are going to start setting up and they're going to start going in one direction for the rest of the summer. It's like, it's coming. It's coming. We are getting there. So here we go. On also, yeah, I mentioned USD CAD, right? Yeah. Little scalpy today. But Euro USD. Another one. I had two positions right there. I had a position there and there, but it was back here somewhere, like way back here that I got in. And I was in the negative pretty severely right here, $245-ish in the negative. And I was just praying for a quick wick up to break this swing high, grab liquidity, and take me out. And that's exactly what happened. So I foresaw this coming. I set a take profit level just above both of my orders. And this happened at like 2 in the morning. My phone started blowing up and I saw take profit level hit. And I was like, yes! Even though it wasn't huge, you know, it was like, I don't know, $30 that I made. I didn't take a loss. So that's good. So yeah, this also, I see this expansion pattern. I'm seeing this a lot. So I mean, this, when we just breached the top of this expansion pattern, it looks like it didn't hold, but I mean, this could be it. This could be the start of ripping higher. I don't think so, though. I don't. I do think that this is going to come down into this monthly, you know, that monthly level. This monthly level right here, I still think we need to touch this before we're going up long term. So I've got a buy order sitting right there for now, hoping for a little push down to this level and then out of here. Out of here for the rest of the summer. It may not happen exactly like that. This could go up and then come down and go up and then come down, hit it, and then yeah, I don't know, but that's what I'm looking for. Just more down and then up. And let's see, I have one more, I think. Yes. Where is it? NZD CAD. Yeah. This guy also looks good, setting up possibly for a nice long-term haul. No, I want daily. Yes. Daily chart. So looking at this on the 6-month chart, this looks bullish. It looks very bullish. So we had a nice bullish run here, kind of hit a top, and now it's been retracing or in a bearish move down. And you can see on the monthly chart, yeah, look at this level here. Support, resistance, resistance, support, like on both sides. Didn't hit it there, but support. Like this is probably one of the biggest levels on this chart. And we actually haven't not touched it yet. So here is COVID candle. It breached below for a short time and then went flying up. And you can see that we actually broke this past like yearly swing high we breached. So this is a bullish rotation, and now price is working its way back down, and you can see from here it didn't even touch this level, and it went, you know, it went for a nice push. And actually on the weekly chart, that level, it actually came up and broke this swing high here on the weekly chart. So even though this could be just an advanced pullback, but still, this is a sign. You know, doesn't mean it's going to happen tomorrow, but this is a good sign that things are starting to roll into bullish mode. But I still think that potentially this is going to come all the way down and touch this guy right here and then go. So down, then up. I mean, we're in a nice big bearish move down now. It's like, it's almost after you see like the first couple right here, you should just jump in. But you see what they do. They shoot the market all over the place, and you never know what's going to happen. So, but when we get closer to this level, I'm going to be looking into buying NZD CAD, because that looks it looks really good chart wise. That looks very good. I should mark that. And let's check the stocks real cool. Bitcoin. The Bitcoin is going up. Not really. It seems like we're holding the trend though. We didn't touch it there. We touched the trend line, pushed off. We've got a rotation. We're probably coming back down. Touch this trend line again. A second bounce and then off. But so with Bitcoin, just FYI, this is a bear flag. On the weekly chart, you have a weekly move down, and you have bear flag. So, you know, there's a potential that this could keep, you know, hopping up on the weekly chart, and then it shoots down. You know, they scare people, shake everyone out, and then they load up. They start loading up down here, and then we go up from there. But regardless, Bitcoin I'm holding. I don't care. Bitcoin and Ethereum, I don't care what happens. I'm just going to hold it at this point. And let's see. Yeah, it seems like anything with Tesla, anything with Elon's name does well. You notice that the only two stocks that did pretty good today, or that are in the green for that matter, Twitter, energy stocks, and Tesla. And the SPXS, which is not good. That's bear shares. And the VIX is up a lot. But yeah, if you're looking for NEO, I mean, I got in NEO at $18.50 back here. We had a nice bounce. I was in profit for a little bit, but still, dude, NEO at this price is good. I think this is a great long-term hold, and I'm happy with $18.50. Like, and if this goes down to like $14, $13, I may even buy more. And you can see right here on the monthly chart, wicks galore. I mean, this it's fighting this level. I do think it's just gonna go up, and if it goes lower, it goes lower. I'm holding it. I do like that company. Mara and Riot are down a bit. Oh yeah, things are not looking good. That's crazy. Didn't the dollar? How is this like the dollar made a move down and it's starting to go back up, but the stocks are taking an absolute beating. You know, this could be also some fakery and shakery, which I don't care. We had a rotation here, Break swing lows. I don't know. I'm gonna hold these because I think these are gonna do well long term. Crypto in general, and also I'm in ANET now. Wow, God, what is going on today? Holy crap, dude. Something is going on. So I got in at $124 even on ANET, which this company seems like it's been doing very well for a long time. It seems like a very strong company, so yeah, I am going to just hold this. I'm going to hold for now. Let's see, copper. Ooh. Copper is below the $4.70 mark. Looks like it's retesting that area not Gold, silver, not looking good. They all look like they're starting to roll over to the downside, possibly. Maybe not. I don't know. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this one. Make sure you subscribe. See you later. What in the hell? Nancy Pelosi, what are you doing here? Get out of here.